Good morning. Welcome to day 19 of Elevated Mindset, or 30 days to an elevated mindset. We'll have 11 more days to go after today. How y'all doing this morning? Coach Michael P. here. As always, got my coffee ready to go and talk with you today about something known as cause versus effect, or cause and effect. So this is I think a physics term, cause and effect, right? Something happens and then something happens. You drop a pebble in the water and that's the cause, the pebble hitting the water, and the waves are the effect. So how does this apply to our life? Well, we've talked a lot about mindset and what makes our mindset and how we can control our mindset through our focus, through our perspective. We talk about how we take in information and what amount of information we take in, of the million bits of data coming to us every second, what it is that we're taking in based on our filters, our values, and our beliefs. And when we get to this point of cause and effect, and this is sort of the why is this happening for me, instead of asking why is this happening to me, cause and effect is just simply where are you in what is happening in your life? Are you at cause? Are you creating it? Are you empowered? Or are you at effect? Are you the victim? So when I say cause and effect, I always think of it as, am I empowered in this situation, or am I the victim in this situation? And my goal is always to be empowered. See, when we're the victim, things happen to us. When we're at cause, we're creating, things are happening for us for our greater benefit. Now, let's get clear on this, what I do and what I don't mean. I don't mean that you created or you caused this pandemic around COVID, right? I don't think anyone who's watching this is the one that caused it or created it. So there are things that happen in our external environment, right? The sun comes up every day. I don't cause that. It happens. I don't know of anything mindset-wise that I could do to change the sun rising every day. But what I am at cause is, how do I handle that? When the sun comes up, do I use that as awesome? This is a time for me to now get out of bed and start my day and play with my pup and take him for a walk and get my coffee and get online, do these videos, right? With what is happening externally to me, how am I going to handle it? What is my reaction? Or does the sun come up and I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, fuck, another day. I gotta get out of bed, I gotta do a video, I gotta walk the dog, poor me, life sucks, I don't wanna do all this, blah, blah, blah. And I am saying that because I've been there before and I felt that way, so I wanna sort of exaggerate it a little bit, but also own it. Like, I've been there, I felt that way. And so for me, it's really important whenever I'm in a situation. And one of the ways to do this, I want to be as empowered as I can in the situation. I don't want to feel like a victim, because when I am in victim mode, I shut down. I really don't do much. I feel miserable. That leads me then into depression, and then eventually it gets so bad that I'm like, okay, I need to take control of my life and start moving forward again. So the why is this happening for me question that I brought up the other day is so important, because it can lead me into, oh, how am I at cause for what's going on in my life? Right? So think about that with something that's happening now. How are you at cause for what's happening in your life? Now, you could say, hey, Michael, I'm not at cause for this. Like, I went into a situation, maybe a relationship or a job situation, eyes wide open. It was a really great situation, and then things went to hell. So how am I at cause? I didn't create it. Right, you didn't create it, but what are you going to do about it? How are you looking at this situation? Now, sometimes when I'm coaching with people around things like this, I would ask them, well, what is there for you to learn from this? Right? Sometimes, oftentimes, there may have been signs there that we don't even recognize, or we recognize but we dismiss. You know, a lot of us in the community that I'm in and the people that I like to surround myself with, we're very kind people. We're heart-centered people. We are very empathetic people. We have a lot of feeling inside us. We're passionate people. And sometimes we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. And that allows us to then walk into situations that may have some red flags, but we're like, well, let's talk to them about it. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And then, you know, whatever is going to happen happens and unfolds. And it's like, oh, here I am again. I went in eyed wide open and here I am again. Well, okay, but maybe there's a lesson to be learned here, so you don't do this the next time. I was just coaching someone recently and saying, you know, sometimes you may have to lose $2,000 on your first deal so that you don't lose $20,000 on your second deal. That $2,000 can be a very valuable lesson, stopping you from doing the same thing in the future. So how am I at cause in this situation? Now, what's great about this is when we want to go create a life, see, we're typically in one of two places, right? We're either in something we don't like and we need to want to get out of, or we're out creating something we do like. And I'm sure there's other things between that, but just way chunked up, that's pretty much where it winds up. So when we're in a situation we don't like, typically a job, a relationship, a financial situation, a health situation, it's really important to look at that situation and be empowered, okay? To be at cause. No, you may not have been the one that caused that. I'm not going to say you caused your cancer or you caused your high blood pressure. You know, it happened. I mean, yeah, maybe you did. Maybe your activity level, the foods you're eating, the stress could have contributed to that. But this isn't about blame and judgment. This is saying, hey, here is the situation where I am today. It almost doesn't matter why you're in it, in fact. It doesn't matter why you're in it. Here's where you are today. What are you going to do going forward? Are you going to continue to be at effect? It's happening to me. I am the victim. Or are you going to move into cause? I am at cause here. I am responsible for my actions, my feelings, my emotions. And knowing I'm at cause, knowing I am empowered, I am the only one that can create the change in my life, I'm going to start doing that. You may not know how to do it, right? I have been in this situation, and this is why I like to share this information and share my own struggles, because throughout most of my life, when I heard the mindset gurus and people talk, you know, their story just rarely matched up with mine. They talk from almost such a place of perfection that I just can't connect with that. So I'm sharing my story because I would imagine there are maybe people out there that at least that will connect with my story. And so I've been in these situations where it's been really difficult, where I'm like, wow, I just really effed up my life. Like, I can't believe I made all the decisions and choices and things that I made to put me in this situation yet again, having to rebuild my life, start from scratch, start over. And when I'm in a place like that and I'm at effect, right, I'm still in the victim mode of like, here I am once again, nobody loves me, I'm a loser, I'm a failure, I'm unsuccessful, I can't hold a job, I can't build a career, I can't make money, I can't be healthy, I can't be happy, right? All of those things, we've all, or many of us have been there. When I'm at that place, you know, there's always a point where it's like, okay, and I am the only one that can get me out of this, and that's when I shift into cause. And when I shift into cause, a lot of times I have no idea how I'm going to get out of it or what action I'm going to take, but just making that shift, okay, I'm at cause here, I am the one responsible to get out of this, just changes how I'm feeling inside. Gives me some energy, and I take a step. Maybe I just start drinking more water. When I'm in my deepest depression, by the way, I always know that is when I'm starting to come out of it, is when I just start drinking a lot more water. Because usually when I'm really depressed, I'm not eating, I'm not drinking, right? I'm not taking care of myself. And so that's the first thing. I just really start hydrating my body, then I start eating better, and blah, blah, blah. And eventually I pull myself out of it. So if you're in a situation right now that you're not happy with and you want to change, are you empowered or are you the victim? Are you a cause or are you an effect? And there's no right or wrong here. There just is. Ask yourself, acknowledge it. And if you're at effect, if you're feeling that you're being a victim, it's happening to me, then just say, no more. I am going to be at cause. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this situation, but I am at cause. I am responsible. I am empowered to change this, and I'm going to start doing that. And then ask your unconscious mind, what do I need right now? Maybe you need to call someone. Maybe you need to drink a glass of water. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need a nap. Whatever it is, just do it, and then do the next thing and the next thing. And that's how you start building confidence, building those inner muscles, those mindset muscles to get you out of it. Now, if you're in a good situation and you're trying to move towards something, awesome. Then, I have to figure out how to turn off text messaging on my phone or tell everyone, stop texting me when I'm doing these videos. Then when you're at cause, it's like, what do I want to create? What do I want to make happen? What are the resources I need to go gather to make something happen? And that's fun. That's when you're creating something. That's when you're moving forward. Not to say it's always going to be simple or easy, right? We're building a business. There are challenges that come up with that. For me, every day is, I've talked about this. Every day for me is mindset practice. I can get thrown off my game if I don't practice and follow these things that I'm teaching you. So, what's going on in your life? Where are you at cause? Where are you at effect? Which would you like to change? And hey, if you want to talk to me about it, jump on a call. You can DM me and just say, hey, Michael, I'm feeling like, I might be at effect and I'm wondering how I can switch that. Or I'd love to talk to you about this topic. We'll get on a call and talk. This isn't going to be me trying to do this heavy sales pitch to get you into my coaching. Hey, if you want coaching, I will coach you. I love coaching. I love mindset coaching. I love accountability coaching. And what I'm finding is really where I'm most helpful with people is we focus on the mindset first and we clear up anything. And then, okay, now what are the actions you need to take? Where most people start with, what are your actions? And then we find out there's mindset issues, that come up. I start with the mindset and then, okay, so what do you need to do now? Go do it. And then we'll see what new mindset issues come up. So if you ever want to work with me, I'd love to work with you. We can talk prices and programs and packages, but hey, just let's talk. Get on a call. If you just have a question, I'm here to help people. And if I can have a 15-minute conversation that gives you some new insight and leaves you feeling better, awesome. I don't need to be paid for that. We can do that on a connection call. And then if you want to go forward, we can do that too. Okay, everyone, great to talk to you today. So remember, Saturday, we'll just kind of do a quick recap for the weekend, and Sunday is going to be all about gratitude. And then next week is just our last week of these topics. And we're just going to talk about different things, different quick things you can do to change your mindset, to change how you're looking at something. And what is it? Where are we today? Celebrate Friday. I always forget Friday is celebrate all wins. Celebrate all your wins today. I'll tell you right now, the biggest win for me is Lucky has gotten over some allergies that he had. He has a lot of food allergies, and the little sneak jumped on the counter and grabbed a piece of chicken, which is one of his allergies. 3 days ago, so 2 days ago, he had a really bad allergy outbreak, was up scratching all night, and then yesterday was a little calmer. It's better and better today. So just helping work him through to to better, and hopefully by tomorrow or Sunday it'll all be gone. He's just shaking his head a lot right now. But that's a big win for me, just getting him through that. It always breaks my heart when he's not feeling well. Okay, everyone, much love to you all. Go out, be awesome, have a great day, and we'll talk again.